everybody, welcome back to Simply Sarissa. We are talking about March favorites for 2021 already. It's pretty crazy how fast the month went by. But I do have my usual categories. So I have a food category, I've got a skincare makeup category, I've got a home category, I do have a fail this month, and I have a clothing and accessory category. So let's get right into everything that I found or fell in love with in the month of March. The first product we're gonna talk about are these gluten-free cookies that I mentioned in my favorites from Amazon and gluten-free snacks option. And they've just quickly become such a favorite in our home. And now that we're about out, I've already had the request put in from a family member to order some more. They are the High Key mini cookies. These are the ones that I talked about quickly in my last video, one of my last videos, that taste very similar to the old McDonald's crunchy cookies. And also I would compare them to like a Chips Ahoy, but they are so good. They're keto certified, grain-free, gluten-free, you name it. They are good stuff. And I can get them, or you can get them on Amazon. They come in 3-pack boxes. Oops, is that upside down the whole time? They come in 3-pack boxes, and I believe you can purchase other sizes as well. But this is $13.97. I'm gonna put the link below in my description box, just like I do with everything else. And we like the chocolate chip ones. These are the mini cookies, chocolate chip. 3 packets of these, delicious, love them. $13.97 for a 3-pack. The next favorite, and has really become a pantry staple for us, is wild rice. And in particular, this brand, I'm really loving it. It is the Rice Select Royal Blend, and it's certified gluten-free as well. This is definitely the bigger package, but I kind of love it because I can just throw this in my pantry, and it's not like a bag of rice that always leaks everywhere. And if I wanted to buy a smaller package, I could just empty it out and put it back in here. And I like it because I have the directions right on it. But anyway, if you saw my video where I did the like 3-day cleanse and I had to purchase wild rice for a chicken and rice soup, well, oh my gosh, I just really hadn't cooked with wild rice before. Now we eat it about once a week. This stuff's fantastic. This size is about $6.99. You can get it at your, most of the time, your local grocery store. You can also purchase it at Target and a few other places. I'll put some options below, but this is definitely a pantry staple. Absolutely love it. So good. And you can actually cook it with broth too, and it just kicks up the flavor. Instant side dish. This next section is the clothing and accessory section, and this month it's super affordable. I am talking about what I'm wearing right now. It is definitely going to be a summer staple. I love it so much. I've purchased 2 of them, and I may go back for a 3rd. This is my Time and Tru dress. When I went in looking for something completely different, I saw this and I had to just have it because it's that like utility chic kind of style. It's just, you throw it on. It has, I don't know if I can back up a little bit for you. It has a tie waist, it cinches in, it has pockets. It is very thin and lightweight, but you don't have to put something underneath it if you're comfortable that way. I mean, really, it's just fantastic. This is the gray and white stripe. I also bought like the slate blue gray color. The huge benefit of this sucker is genuinely $19.46. So, oh, like, look at this. Okay, I could just go on all day. But anyway, love it, love it, love it. I already wore the blue one as soon as the weather changed, and I had that thing on all day. I literally could have gone to bed in it, but, you know, I forced myself out of it. $19.46. They do run a little large though, so I am on my heavier side right now, and I'm still wearing the small, which is the 4 to 6. So you might consider sizing down if you are going to purchase this. The next item is, oh my gosh, shoes. And again, we're talking super affordable. I've worn these probably for a week straight already, literally all day, every day. The inside is not even dirty yet, if you can see that. I got the rose gold color. They are fully adjustable. Incredible. These things are $15. They're definitely the Birkenstock look for less. The Time and Tru brand from Walmart yet again. So my whole outfit costs what? $35. I mean, seriously, this is incredible. And I love the rose gold color because if you have like any blush colored clothes, light pink colored clothes, it goes really well with it. It's just like a really soft, warm neutral, but they do have other color options. They also come in regular, like a medium width, and they come in a wide width as well. And they kind of have this secret memory foam going on in here. So if you are familiar with Tru Birkenstocks, to me, they have a little bit of a break-in time as they adjust to your feet. These do not. I put them on and instantly wore them all day. I had no issues with anything rubbing uncomfortably, even on the toe at all. I'm literally living in these. $15 at Walmart. The next area we're talking about is makeup and skincare. And I do have a caveat to this, but I really wanted to add it because I keep reaching for it, and that's kind of how you find your favorites, right? So what it is it's the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cream. Not sure if you can see that. My only mistake, and I'm gonna say this outright, is that I actually purchased the I guess it's the scented version, and I do regret that. I didn't know they had an unscented version, so yes, I will repurchase, but when I do, I'm going to repurchase the unscented version. I am really impressed with this. It's $12. You can purchase it just about anywhere. You get 1.8 ounces. It does come in this tub form, so you will have to scoop it out with your finger. So if that's a deal breaker for you, I just want to let you know. It's a nice, thick, white cream. Where I'm using it in my routine is at night. I usually use the CeraVe PM, but I wanted something a little bit thicker because I do put on my Curology. Sometimes I actually use it like an AHA, BHA kind of acid, and I need something really thick and emollient and just yummy over the top of it, but I need it to be gentle enough that it works well with other, you know, harder hitting products. This one has hyaluronic acid, peptides, several peptides in it, and also has, I believe, squalene and niacinamide in it. It is so soft, so comfortable. It just feels good. It's really worth the shot. Also though, if you are looking for gluten-free options, I can't find anywhere where it says this is gluten-free, so that could be a problem for a lot of people. I did reach out to the company and they have not responded to me yet. So if I get an update, I will put it in the description box below. You might want to do your own research on that depending on what products you're already using. But I love this stuff, and I have heard that it plays well under makeup if you don't use a lot and you let it set for a few minutes, that it actually does a really good job under makeup. Next product, and please make sure that you're subscribed and that you are following me on Instagram as well, because I do have a larger video coming up with Glossier products, my first impressions and what I think about them, and I have a huge giveaway. I'm so excited. So that's upcoming, so stay tuned. But in the meantime, this is an instant favorite. I've worn this every day since I purchased it. It is the Glossier Cloud Paint, which is the cream blush. I am wearing it right now. I do have a little bit of NARS Laguna on as well, but this is the big time color that you see here. And I just want to give it like a backwards update. When you watch my future video, you're gonna see me apply it with my fingers and how mild it is. But if you do want it to go on a little bit stronger, I suggest using a brush very similar to this. Oh my gosh, like seriously, look at the natural color. Goes with anything. So anyway, DUSK Glossier Cloud Paint. Let me look at the price for you. It is $18 for 0.33 ounces. It is a liquid product. I'm not gonna get too much into this because like I said, I have an upcoming video. You'll need to watch that. But it does come in 8 shades. Love this, love, love, love. Next category is what I would call home and just, you know, home accessories. I have purchased these over a year ago. They are absolutely incredible. I wanted a good silk pillowcase that actually stayed on my pillow, but yet I could afford. If you heard of like Slip or, you know, a lot of these other companies, they do have really good pillowcases, but what I'm noticing, and I do have others and some of those brands, they don't close well. And if your pillow is an odd shape or just flat out a little bit slippery, the pillowcase will not stay on. So I came up with this and I got them, and like again, this is over a year old, so tried and true, these are amazing. I actually purchased 2. These are Zima silk, and they say they're 100% natural silk pillowcases. And what I absolutely love about this is the queen size one. I'll back up and show you. I did purchase like a really fun print just because everything else we own is very plain, but they do have tons of options. They also have different sizes. This was $20.99 for one silk pillowcase. This is my favorite. This is why it's my favorite. It has a full zipper. So I can literally put whatever pillowcase I want inside it, even if the pillowcase is a little too fluffy, and cram it in, zip it up. Now, if this little tiny zipper is gonna bother you, then that might be a deal breaker, but honestly, it's never bothered me, and I've never caught my hair in it. So I don't know, you might wanna do your research, but I have not. And once it zips, it kind of folds inside itself. So literally, I can't feel the zipper unless you just get to this very little tip. But absolutely obsessed with these. Like I said, we have 2 already, and I do plan on purchasing more as my budget allows, and you can get any size you want. Amazon, $20.99. This next thing are these tulips, if you can see them. Now, they are a favorite if you leave them alone. I purchased these. I got a 20-pack bunch. It came beautifully packaged in this like wonderful clear, like fully sealed packaging, and really packed well on top of that from Amazon again. I got the 20 piece of these little like kind of closed tulips. I paid $12.99 for the 20 piece. They have so many color options, and they're beautiful. Like to me, they look real, and you can kind of bend them a little. You can just move them around. They do have these little leaves, and I really am impressed with them. I stuck these in here. I just have them sitting on my table, and every time I walk by, I think I have fresh tulips. Here's the one thing I will tell you though, is, let me pull one out and show you. They come with a stem, and they come with these little leaves. For whatever reason, the glue, I guess you'd call it, on these leaves isn't perfect on a lot of them. So when I actually opened the package, a good handful of these little leaves just instantly fell off. Now, I'm telling you that ahead of time so that you're not disappointed. This one seems to be stuck on really well. It's fine. It's not hurting anything. But I do have a few, like you can see, that the leaf actually just flat out fell off on. Now, I could have re-glued it, but I'm not gonna be bothered to do that. And again, I am not doing too much craft-wise with this, and they're not being moved, and they're not in a windy space. So you can see most of the leaves have stayed, and they're just really pretty and fun. But I just want you to be aware of that. But overall, for cost, value, and overall look, I think they're beautiful, and I do plan on trying to purchase other flowers from this line if I can. But you know, for tulips for spring, I thought it was great. My last 2 products are my fail/meh category. These are definitely fails for me this time, so I just want to be clear on that one. It's not a meh. I'm not doing these again. The first one are these Scunci brand. They are basically bobby pins. The problem with these ones are, I thought they would be fantastic. I think I got them from Ulta. They are curved, and they don't have any bumpies. And if you know what I mean by bumpies, there's nothing to these. Can you see that? And they're curved. Every single time, first of all, every time I try to open them, I can't. Like, it takes forever. And then when I try to get it open, they twist on me too easily. See what I mean? So I can't get them in the first place. I thought the curved would be great because it would like sit on my head a little better and not pop out. Absolutely terrible. Hate them. They don't work. They slide out. They catch all the time. Don't waste your money on these smooth curved ones. Just go with good old-fashioned, old school bobby pins, the straight ones with the bumps. You need them, not these. The last is a true fail, and I'm really frustrated because they are $24, and I purchased them at Sprouts when I was grocery shopping a while back, so I'm not returning them. I really can't. It's the Derma E Vitamin C Bright Eye Hydrogel patches. Now, my main issue with these are, I bought the vitamin C patches because I use eye patches, and I need eye patches before I put my makeup on in the mornings. And you know, you can use them at night, that's great. But for this kind of thing, they claim to depuff, they claim to have brighten your eyes. So I need that in the mornings. They don't really seem to work for me at all in that capacity. They are like a, you know, just the typical kind of silicone stuff with this little jelly texture. And they have the little scooper that comes off. The main issue I have with these is that they rip and break way too easily. When I go to kind of get them and scoop them out, I'm always poking holes in them. The second issue is you cannot wear them with makeup. Now, the directions say to wear them for 10 minutes, then to rub in the rest of the serum and you're good to go for the day. Absolutely not correct. Every single time I've done this and worn them, I rub it in, I let it sit for like 10-15 minutes after I've even worn them. My makeup pills up so bad. Any makeup, it doesn't matter what hits it. It literally forms like a barrier, and then when you put your concealer or your anything, actually anything, anywhere near your eyes where you've rubbed that serum in, you start getting like peeling and the makeup will not stick in that area. So I just don't see the point in that, to pay that much money to use them, then have to turn around and go wash off all of the serum that's supposed to be working wonders for me before I can even put my makeup back on. So definitely a no-go. They, like I said, $24, and you will find these at places like Sprouts, Whole Foods, Target, Ulta sells them as well, but I wouldn't waste my money. All right, that does it for me for my March 2021 favorites and fails. And the question of the day is, what have you found that you're in love with for this month that you think you're going to incorporate into your life? I wanna know it all. Put it in the comments below. And again, make sure you hit like and subscribe because I've got actually 2 giveaways coming up. One in April, one in May, and I may even do one in June. So until next time, I'll see you soon.